My friends, my tribe, my Matanglawan viewers. Today we're diving into a topic that affects each and every one of us, whether you're a student, a parent, or a professional. Did you know that the Philippines is one of the most active countries on social media? We love to connect, share, and express ourselves online. It's part of our culture. Almost all of us have Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. We post photos, chat with friends, and even get our news from these platforms. We use the internet for work, studying, and connecting with family. From video calls with loved ones abroad to online classes and remote jobs, the internet is now a lifeline for many Filipinos. Our lives are slowly becoming digital. Even our personal information and money are now online. We shop, pay bills, and transfer money with just a few taps on our phones. That's why cybersecurity is super important. It's our digital fence against bad guys online. It protects us from hackers, scammers, and anyone who wants to steal our data or hard-earned money. It's not just for big companies or the government, but for every Filipino. Whether you're running a sari-sari store, studying for exams, or simply chatting with friends, you need to be protected. When our cybersecurity is weak, it's like leaving our house door open. Anyone can just walk in and take what's valuable to us, our memories, our savings, even our identity. In the digital world, our identity, money, and privacy are at risk. Cybercriminals can use stolen information to scam us or even pretend to be us online. Just one wrong click, and it can become a big problem. A single careless moment can lead to viruses, lost money, or even your accounts being hacked. Understanding cybersecurity is as important as locking your door at night. It's about keeping your digital life safe, just like you protect your home and family. Our economy and public services now also rely on digital transactions. From paying for groceries to accessing government services, everything is moving online. If these systems get hacked, the whole country gets affected. Imagine not being able to withdraw money, pay bills, or even contact emergency services because of a cyber attack. So join me as we explore cybersecurity in the Philippines, the dangers, solutions, and how we can help. Together, we'll learn how to stay safe and protect our digital future. When you know, you can fight. Let's go, Matanglawan. Let's become smarter, safer, and more empowered online. Because a secure digital world starts with you. So, who are our enemies in the digital world? In this age where almost everything is connected to the internet, our work, our studies, even our personal lives, there are more threats than ever before. Every time we go online, we open ourselves up to risks that can affect not just us, but our families, our workplaces, and even our country. First, let's talk about phishing. It's like phishing for your personal information using fake emails, websites, or text messages that look real and trustworthy. These messages often pretend to be from banks, delivery services, or even friends, tricking you into clicking links or giving away your passwords and bank details. When you give out your details, it's like opening your house to a thief. Suddenly, your private information is no longer safe, and you could lose money or even your identity. Many Filipinos fall victim because scammers are very good at pretending and making their messages look convincing. They know how to play with our trust and emotions, making it easy to get tricked if we're not careful. Second, there's malware. These are harmful programs like viruses, worms, and ransomware that can infect your devices. Ransomware, for example, locks your files and demands money before you can get them back. Some malware can even steal your photos, documents, or passwords without you knowing. Imagine if a hospital, school, or government agency gets hit by malware. Important services can stop, and sensitive data can be exposed. The damage can be huge, affecting many people at once. Malware often spreads through fake software downloads, email attachments, or even by clicking on suspicious ads and links. That's why it's important to think before you click or download anything online. Online scams are also everywhere. Investment scams, fake job offers, and even romance scams that play on our emotions and needs. These scams can trick people into sending money or sharing private information, leaving victims feeling embarrassed and helpless. The people behind these attacks can be individuals working alone, organized crime groups, or even hackers sponsored by other countries. Their methods are always evolving, making it harder to spot their tricks. The Philippines is a target because of its growing digital economy, the increasing number of people online, and our country's important position in the world. As we become more connected, we also become more attractive to cybercriminals. Their reasons? Some want to steal money or data, others want to spy, and some just want to cause trouble or disrupt important services. Understanding these threats is the first step in defending ourselves. By learning about them, we can protect not just our own information, but also help keep our families and communities safe. Don't be too relaxed. Always be careful, stay alert, and make it a habit to double-check before you click or share anything online. Let's take a closer look at some real and alarming cases of cyber attacks that have happened right here in the Philippines. These incidents are not just stories. They have affected millions of Filipinos and changed the way we think about our digital safety. In 2016, the Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, was hacked. The personal information of 55 million voters, including names, addresses, and even sensitive fingerprint data, was leaked online for anyone to see. This was one of the biggest data breaches in our country's history. The breach was a huge threat to both national security and the privacy of every Filipino voter. Many people felt anxious and vulnerable, unsure if their information would be misused. But it's not just government agencies that are at risk. Private companies are also frequent targets of cyber criminals, putting both businesses and their customers in danger. In 2023, PhilHealth, the country's health insurance provider, was hit by a major ransomware attack. Hackers locked their system and demanded payment to restore access. As a result, PhilHealth services were delayed for days. Many members could not access their benefits, and the disruption caused frustration and worry for countless families. Even the Land Transportation Office, or LTO, suffered a data breach. Sensitive information of drivers, such as license numbers and personal details, was exposed to cybercriminals. These incidents make it clear that no sector, whether public or private, is truly safe from cyber threats. The risk is everywhere, and it affects all of us. When your personal data falls into the wrong hands, it can be used for identity theft, fraud, or even to steal your money. The consequences can be devastating and long-lasting. Hackers often target organizations that store large amounts of data, knowing that a single breach can give them access to thousands or even millions of records. These attacks are not just about stealing information. They also damage public trust in our institutions and make people question the safety of their data. Because of these incidents, many Filipinos are now asking, is our information still safe? Can we trust the systems that hold our most personal details? This is a challenge we must face together, as a community, as organizations, and as a nation. Only by working together can we strengthen our defenses. We all need to be more careful, more watchful, and more proactive in protecting our digital lives. Our safety depends on it. What are the government and private sector doing to strengthen our defenses? There's a national cybersecurity plan that protects critical infrastructure, energy, telecommunications, transportation, and financial services. Agencies are investing in modern technology, firewalls, anti-malware, and regular checks for weaknesses. There are trainings for good online habits and strong passwords. Banks and telcos use multi-factor authentication and have a 24/7 security operations center. There are partnerships between the government and private sector to share information and best ways of doing things. The fight against cybercrime cannot be done alone. It needs everyone working together. Together, our defense is stronger. We need strong laws and agencies against cybercrime. Two of the most important are the Cybercrime Prevention Act and the Data Privacy Act of 2012. The first punishes hacking, identity theft, and online libel. The second protects our personal information. DICT leads cybersecurity, along with CICC, for responding to cybercrime incidents. There's a National Privacy Commission that watches over how data is used. NBI and PNP cybercrime divisions catch online criminals. Laws and agencies are important, but effective enforcement is even more important. Protecting our digital world is everyone's responsibility. Cybersecurity starts with ourselves. First, use strong and different passwords. Don't use your birthday or password 123. Use a mix of big and small letters, numbers, and symbols. Different passwords for different accounts. Be careful with emails and texts. Don't just click links or download attachments. Look closely at the sender's email address. When in doubt, delete it. Turn on two-factor authentication for extra protection. Always update your software and apps. Updates have security fixes. Hackers are always looking for old and outdated software. Regular updates are key to protection. Being proactive is important for safety. Be a human firewall. Start with yourself. As technology grows, cyber threats become more complex. The arrival of AI brings new chances and dangers: deepfakes, more realistic phishing, and more. We need more cybersecurity professionals in the Philippines. Young people should be encouraged to go into IT and cybersecurity. Education and training are key to keeping the country safe. Despite the challenges, Filipinos are becoming more aware. The government and private sector are taking protection more seriously. Laws and agencies are the foundation of defense. The future of cybersecurity depends on all of us. Government, companies, and individuals, everyone has a role. If we work together, we can achieve a digitally protected Philippines. Together, we can do this. In closing, it's clear that cybersecurity is a complicated issue that needs everyone to act together. The government is the foundation, companies are the walls, but we are the ones who lock the door. The weakest link is often the person. One wrong click, a weak password, or not enough knowledge. That's why education and spreading information are important. Being careful online should become part of our culture. In school, family, and community. Every Filipino should be a human firewall. Becoming digitally transformed is a success, but it comes with responsibility. Cyber attacks are lessons to make us stronger. Don't be afraid of technology. Use it for safety and progress. Building a safe digital Philippines is a community effort. With knowledge, carefulness, and unity, we can face any threat.